I'm going to invite a good friend of mine. I met him a couple of weeks ago, no, a month ago. I cannot remember. Kevin. I met him first. He wanted to launch his pamphlet, which is going to read from it. Out of Place, that's right up my street. Out of Place. And we did a radio program with Kevin and Mike. We introduced 4 contemporary poets, Iranian poets. And it's going to be broadcasted on 16th of July. So, yeah, Kevin, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks. I'm going to read 2 poems, both from the city. The first one I wrote after I'd been walking past, is it called the Civic Hall, which has the owls on the top?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, isn't it? And I looked up at the owls and I was reminded of a Batman film. Any of the Batman films. You know how Batman stands above Gotham and saves Gotham? So this is called Saving Gotham. But it's not quite Gotham. Standing up there all day, high on the towers of the Civic Hall, a pair of 3-metre tall golden owls watching over English Gotham. Wouldn't that be grand? 2 guardians of the city, leaving their perches at night, and like the Caped Crusader, saving us from incompetence and danger. Huge curved talons snatching drowning drunkards from the river. Muggers lifted up mid-robbery. Missing youngsters flown home, lying on a giant feathered back. Sometimes, walking by in the early hours, I've looked up and hoped to see the towers empty. But no, the owls are always there, motionless and lifeless in the darkness, gold reflecting the city's orange glow. I suspect we're in this on our own. Thank you. This one I wrote after I'd been out walking, and I'd walked down the street where there'd been some old buildings demolished and a new low row of just offices and workshops built. Between the offices and workshops and the pavement, there was a low wall built of bricks. And the end brick, just as you went into the office doors, the end brick on the end had come away, and you could see the brick exposed that it left behind. And it was one of these new bricks that had lots of little square holes in. I don't know if you've seen one. And somebody had put things into each of the square holes. And in the poem I'll tell you what they put in the square holes. And I called this Sacred Ground. I hope it'll become obvious by the end of the poem. The small wall by the offices had lost a brick, exposing its hollow neighbour, all squarely defined inside, tiny terracotta cells arranged like office pigeonholes. Every cell contained an old fag butt, 3 neat rows of tribute to the lips that held them, that pursed tight, pulled smoke, left lipstick, coffee, Red Bull, a touch of early whiskey on them. Lips that kissed that morning, snogged, crescent mooned a spoon, smiled, spat, whistled for a dog, cursed another driver, felt front teeth, fierce with Anglo-Saxon, said, "Love you, don't forget the kids." Lips that made a tight, thin slit, shaped smoke as fingers stubbed the butt, placed it in a cell with care. I was here. I made this. I am. Like tatters hung in trees in ancient times and now.